It was going to be Greenwood ball. Cat will inbound to Shelby Patterson, puts up a quick three, had a very, very sideways spin to it. Cat gets the offensive rebound, kicks it out to Williams. Williams kicks it over right side to Jacqueline Mabry, who's also in there. Finds Walker on the right side. Into Cat. Cat spins, can't get it to go. So Mabry gets her first start of the year. So the official starters were Kayla Williams, Sydney Cat, Shelby Patterson, Jacqueline Mabry, and Michaela Trent. And the first free throw, no good from Cat. 7:31, 0-0 score. Cat back to the free throw line. And gets the second to go. A little bit of full court pressure, half court trap being applied by Decatur as Sydney Cat is in the backcourt as they bring it up. Height has it out there on the left side. Dumps it in for Hoopengarner, who loses it out of bounds. So possession will go back to Decatur. Patterson has it, cross the logo, picked up by Hoopengarner. Looks over right side for Mabry. Back up top to Walker, now rotating over left side for Patterson. Patterson looks for Trent, who finds Walker. Spots up for three, and her shot too long. Rebound down low by Greenwood. It is rebounded by Overton, and fighting for it. And out of bounds, last touch by Hoopengarner. So the defensive pressure paying dividends for Decatur early, even though it hasn't resulted in points. Walker gets it in to Patterson at the top of the key. Spins into the paint. Kicks it out to Mabry. Mabry guarded out there by Height. Brings over right side and hands off to Cat. Cat has it stolen away in the open court. Finds Gray. Gray kicks it out for McLeod. And they'll hand off to Hoopengarner to reset. Hoopengarner guarded outside by Cat. Looks right side for Height. Height uses a screen to go left into the paint. Has it blocked down low, or was it a pass to Gray? Doesn't matter. Either way, Trent comes away with the rebound. They'll hand off to Shelby Patterson, who kicks it ahead to Walker. Walker drives baseline, throws up a wild shot, and it was Gray down low that had position. That's what resulted in the no call. And it'll be out of bounds. The last touch by Greenwood. And head coach Guckenberger is going to take a quick timeout. See if it's a full or a 20. It'll be a 30-second timeout. So head coach Guckenberger doesn't like exactly what she's seen from her players thus far. 1-0 is the Hawks lead. 6:03 left to go in the first, so nearly a full 2 minutes gone off the clock. It's been a very, very interesting evening here, as we've talked about it. With snow coming for the men's game. Lots of dunking by Lucas McNeil for the men's team. And it is senior night here tonight for the girls basketball team. Mabry will inbound from underneath her own basket. Looks for Shelby Patterson on the quick inbound pass. Shot will be no good. Or the shot was good, but it will not count. The foul is going to be called on
her first, team second.
Hoopengarner. That's her first, team second. Quick inbound play to Shelby Patterson is up for 2 points. That's their first field goal for either team here tonight. Hoopengarner will bring it back the other way, guarded by Cat. Cat got the steal. Cat at midcourt has the lane for the layup and can't finish. It'll be Greenwood ball, last touch by Decatur, out of bounds. And they'll call Cat for holding. That's her first. Team's first. A nice pick set by Height to free up Hoopengarner to get the ball in. Hoopengarner crosses the timeline, Once again, almost has it poked away. Gets free, kicks it inside to Gray. Gray goes up strong with it. And they'll call Shelby Patterson for the foul.
Foul called on number 12, Shelby Patterson.
It's going to be on Patterson. That's her first, team second. And Gray short on that free throw attempt. Walker and Huber check into the game to replace Cat and Mabry. Gray back at the line for a second free throw. And that one's too strong. Rebound is controlled down low by Greenwood, who can't put it back up and in. But they'll get another board, and Overton will bring it back out. Hoopengartner now kicks it in right side for McLeod. Back to Gray, back to McLeod. Drives baseline, can't finish. Gray with another offensive putback, up and in.
Brittany Gray.
Walker back the other way for Decatur Central. Guarded closely by Height. Brings over right side, kicks to Shelby Patterson. Patterson back to Walker on the weave. Now Hubert drives into the paint. Finds Trent all alone underneath the bucket for two. Great weave action at the top of the key for Decatur Central. 5-2 is the score. Hoopengartner crosses the timeline, guarded by Walker. Kicks it over right side for McLeod. Now underneath the basket for Overton, and she'll dribble it out of bounds. Possession will go back to Decatur. Patterson back the other way for Decatur. Crosses the timeline where she's picked up by Hoopengartner. Drives right side and will kick it over to Huber in the corner. Huber now with the lane to the bucket. Tries the wraparound pass to Trent. Trent not cutting to the bucket, but staying put. It was a good idea there by Huber, but Trent was just not expecting it. So it'll be out of bounds, and Greenwood will have possession. Height has it back the other way, guarded against Huber. Picks up her dribble and brings it over and hands off to Hoopengartner. It's stolen away by Huber. Huber ahead to Walker, who they're going to say traveled with it. I think she might have took an extra step before she put the ball on the court. McLeod to inbound, gets it in to Hoopengartner. They are really playing Hoopengartner close to the vest, trying to get some steals against her and force the issue. And Overton will get down low and do some damage for Greenwood. Walker has it back the other way, crossover dribble, kicks it out to Williams. Williams, right side. Huber fakes the three, dribbles in, finds Walker, back to Hubert. Hubert got away with the travel, kicks it in, and it'll be a jump ball. Possession will go back to Greenwood.
Jump ball will be called. Greenwood possession.
5-4 is the score. 3:31 left to go in the first. Hoopengartner back the other way, guarded by Walker once again. Reached in, kicking it out, and fighting for it. Shelby Patterson, who has it against Height, puts it up, misses the layup. And once again, they'll call a jump ball. Possession will go stay with Decatur. Huber to inbound, looks for Shelby Patterson, and stolen, poked away by Hoopengartner, but Huber gets it back. Kick ball, and Greenwood will come away with the steal. Hoopengartner crosses the timeline, looks over right side. Overplaying that time was Kayla Williams, who'll be whistled for the foul. That's her first, team's third.
Her first, team third.
Overton will inbound for Lady Woodman. Gets it into McLeod. McLeod finds Hoopengartner from 5 feet. Couldn't get it. Huber comes away with the rebound. Almost loses it. Will find Walker. Walker ahead to Patterson. Kicks it in left corner for Williams. Williams drives against Overton. Kicks it out. Macy Walker almost shuffled her feet. Puts it on the deck. Finds Trent down low. She can't get it to go. It'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Gray. Huber to inbound underneath her own basket. Gets in at Shelby Patterson, right corner. Looks to kick it back out top to Williams. Williams against Overton. Goes right, kicks it to Shelby Patterson. Patterson using the screen, and it's pulled away by Overton. Put it on the deck, almost traveled with it, and stops her dribble immediately, and will hand off to McLeod. McLeod tries to find Hoopengardner, throws it in the backcourt, and that'll be an over and back. So possession will go back to Decatur Central. 5-4 is the score, 2:25 left to go in the first. Gabby Burr will check in to give Trent a breather. Also in there is Madeline Wolf replacing McLeod. Patterson back the other way. Finds Williams spotting up for three. Left corner, gets it to go. Height back the other way. Guarded by Huber as she crosses the timeline. Brings it over right side for Hoopengardner. Hoopengardner goes left. Steps back, finds Gray. Gray, free throw line extended, traveled with it. Shuffled her feet one too many times, forced to put the ball down on the deck. So possession will go back to Decatur. 4-point lead for the Hawks. Patterson will bring it back the other way. Will hand off to Walker in the backcourt. Crossing the timeline now. Uses a burst screen to go right. Kicked it over to Shelby Patterson where Patterson was. Patterson actually decided to cut to the basket, so it results in a turnover. Hoopengardner back the other way. Uses a gray screen to go right. Still guarded by Walker. Comes back left. Dives in. Can't get the roll. And the layup fought for. It'll be out of bounds. The last touch by Greenwood.
Some of the game is number 34, Sarah McLeod.
McLeod checks back into the game to give Gray a rest. Hubert inbound, gets it into Walker. Walker crosses the logo, looks for Shelby Patterson on the right side. Uses a Williams screen to go in, finds Burr down low, kicks it out to Williams. Williams now drives in, throws it up and in off glass. Kayla Williams with 5 points now for the Hawks. Hoopengardner back the other way. Looks over left side for Overton. Now Hoopengardner has it, left side. Almost lost it. Now Overton right. Into the painted area for McLeod. And her and Burr get tangled up. It'll be a jump ball. Possession will stay with Greenwood.
Jump ball's the call. Greenwood possession.
48 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Greenwood wearing their green jerseys. Decatur Central in their home whites. Inside pass is no good to McLeod. Fighting for the loose ball. They out of bounds last touch by Decatur. They could have just let that one go. I don't think anyone hit it out of bounds. Madison Renfro checks into the game for Greenwood to replace Overton. So Height is out there with Renfro. Hoopengardner, Wolf, and McLeod. McLeod has it. Defense collapses. Kicks it over right side for Wolf, who almost lost it. Kicks it to Renfro. Can't get the jumper to go. Rebound down low by Williams. Williams looks to push. Finds Huber. Right corner. Puts it on the deck. Puts up a running floater. Gets it to go. That's Huber's first basket of the night. Hoopengardner checks the clock. 10 seconds. 12-4 is the Decatur Central lead. Hoopengardner, 4 seconds on the clock. Goes right, beyond the arc, kicks it back up top to Height, puts up a desperation shot at the top of the key. It's no good. So after the first quarter, it's 12-4 in favor of Decatur Central. Kayla Williams had a couple of very, very nice looks for Decatur. Shelby Patterson also finished with 2 after one. Emily Huber had 2. and Michaela Trent had 2.
While you're out in the main lobby, don't forget
For
to stop by the
Greenwood, their
Spirit
4
Shop.
points came
Shop the
off of a
sale.
made basket by Megan
$5
Overton and
off
also a
$10
made basket
off
by
$2.
Burton Gray. So we talked about how dangerous Hoop and Gardner can be for Greenwood Central, or excuse me, Greenwood High School. And thus far, it's been held to 0 points. Normally average is close to 18 and a half, so anytime you can have that type of score, only does not score in the first quarter, you're on the right track if you're Decatur Central.
We need your help. Dollars for Scholars is now at the Decatur Township Scholarship Association. We're holding our phone-a-thon next week. Stop by the table and lobby to volunteer. By volunteer, we're going to be able to provide scholarships for deserving Decatur Central Township grads. Information flyers on the changeover to DTSA are also available.
We'll see if Decatur can continue to build on this lead as we get started in the second. It's a very, very, very nice quarter for Decatur Central. Okay, they inbound the ball, and Walker has it for Decatur Central. Finds Huber, right perimeter, kicks it into Burr. Wilson, who's now in the game for Decatur Central, almost lost the handle. Williams now controls top of the key. Kicks it over to Huber, uses the Williams screen to go right. Now Burr has it, free throw line extended, trying to find Wilson down low. It's stolen away by Hoopengardner. Hoopengardner in the open court, behind the back dribble, resets. Crossover dribble, nice move to the floater in the lane, gets it to go for Hoopengardner's first 2. Walker back the other way. Picked up by Renfro. Hands off to Huber. Huber drives to the bucket. Takes a hard fall. And they'll say that Burr had it out of bounds, so possession will go back to Greenwood. Hoopengardner back the other way. Calls out the play. Kicks it into Gray. Back to Hoopengardner. She's guarded by Wilson on a switch. Back to Gray. Now inside to McLeod. Puts it up and in for 2 and the foul. That's McLeod's first 2 of the night.
Basket is good. Foul on number 40, Gabby Burr. Her first team score.
McLeod can't get the free throw. And it's controlled by Decatur Central. Into the open court ahead to Williams, who loses it out of bounds, so possession will go right back to Greenwood.
Something in for Greenwood is number 22, Megan Overton.
McLeod on the year coming into the game was 32 of 50 at the free throw line. Overton checks back into the game. Hoopengardner has it, kicks it over left side for Overton. Back up top to Hoopengardner. Hoopengardner behind the back dribble into the lane once again, puts it up for another bucket. 12-10 now is the lead, only 2 points now for the Hawks. Huber has it, top of the key, guarded by Overton. Huber finds Walker left side, uses the Huber screen to find Wilson. Back up top, Walker 3, gets it. Very nice action from down high-low. Hoopengardner brings it back the other way, kicks it into Gray, guarded by Wilson. Can't get the bucket, and Wilson comes away with the rebound. And head coach Anthony Mann will call a quick timeout. 5-point lead for the Hawks, 15-10, 6:08 left to go in the second. That 3, Greenwood is really starting to get some momentum underneath the baskets of Hoopengardner, who had back-to-back buckets for Greenwood before Walker hit that 3 to push the lead back to 5. If you're Decatur, you really cannot afford to let Hoopengardner go off. And I think that's one of the reasons why Shelby Patterson's checking back in the game for Decatur Central. So on the floor for Decatur Central, Huber, Walker, Williams, Wilson, and Patterson. For Greenwood, Renfro, Gray, Overton, Hoopengartner, and McLeod. Long three from Huber, just short. Huber fights for the long rebound, but can't come up with it. Was a couple of steps outside the three-point line, but Huber put it up anyway. McLeod to inbound. Gets in, stolen away. Intended pass for Hoopengartner. Was pipped away by Williams. Finds Huber, can't get the layup. Renfro gets the rebound and be out of bounds. Last touch by Greenwood.
Step of the game for Greenwood is number 11, Sydney Height.
Huber to inbound underneath their own bucket. Looking. Movement is late, but finally gets it into Walker. Now Huber has it in the corner. Kicks it out to Williams. Williams, crossover dribble against Overton. Lost the handle. Recovers. Brings it back to the top of the key. Looks over right side for Walker. Walker calling out instructions from the right wing. Kicks it back up top to Williams. Williams into Patterson. Free throw line in the paint. Gets it to go. Patterson now with 4 on the evening. 17-10 is the lead. Walker will be whistled for a foul for reaching in against Hoopengartner. That's her first, team's 5th.
Macy Walker, her first, team's 5th.
Overton will inbound for Greenwood. Decatur Central once again showing a little bit of full court pressure, one-on-one. Hoopengartner coming into the picture now, crossing the logo, guarded by Walker. Gets it back off the touch pass, now into Gray. Gray back up top to Hoopengartner. Hoopengartner with the step, gets it once again in the painted area, no good this time. Rebound by Wilson. Walker back the other way, finds Huber. Huber kicks it out to Williams, back into Wilson. Wilson, spin move against McLeod, can't get it to go. Rebound cleared by Gray. 17-10 is the Hawk lead. Overton has it, far side. Will trade places. Stolen away by Walker. Great diving action. Gets it to Shelby Patterson. The head now to Walker for the lay-in. It's good. Height has it back the other way. We'll slow it down. And reset. 9-point lead now for Decatur. Height will find McLeod. Left side. McLeod puts it on the deck. Picks it up. Finds Height. Left side. Drives baseline. Looks to put up a nice floater. That was a very, very pretty shot from Height to get her first bucket of the night. Back the other way. Williams has it. Guarded by Overton. Puts up the runner. No good. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it out for Hubert. Hubert puts it on the deck. And gets it from about 7 for her first or second bucket of the night. 21-12 is the Decatur lead. Greenwood head coach Guckenberger will take a quick timeout. We will as well, and then we'll come back for the rest of the first half. You're listening to AudioSportsOnline.net coverage of Decatur Central Girls High School basketball. Welcome back. Decatur Central Hawks lead 21-12 over the visiting Lady Woodmen. On the floor, Cat is back out there along with Huber, Walker. Let's check that, Williams, Patterson, and Burr. Hubengardner has it in the backcourt, guarded by Cat. Has a full head of steam, finds Gray for an easy lane. Gray now with 4 points on the evening. Hubengardner's out there with Overton, Gray, Height, and also out there is Wolf. Williams has it, top of the key. Looks in at the free throw line, extend for Cat. Kicks it out, quick three from Shelby Patterson, no good. Hubengardner gets the rebound. Hubengardner has the trap, kicks it up ahead to Height. Height puts it on the deck, gets it to Gray. Gray with another lane and gets the friendly roll. Gray now with 6. 21-16 is the Decatur lead now. Williams has it, top of the key. Williams kicks it over the right side for Patterson. Back over to Williams. Now in the free throw line extended area for Cat. Back to Williams. Back to Patterson. Not a lot of movement this time from Decatur Central. Williams spots up from 3. Left side gets it to go. Williams now with 8. Hubengardner crosses the logo. Picks up her dribble against Cat. And gets it over the left side for Overton. Back to Hubengardner. Hubengardner will have a fresh dribble. Spots up for 3. Right side. Too short. Rebound fought for and controlled by Huber.
Members, please report to the Community Health Network.
Huber ahead. Finds Williams. Corner 3. Left side. Just short. Overton with the board. Finds Hubengardner. Hubengardner against Shelby Patterson. 1-on-1. Can't get it to go. And gets the steal. Great effort by Hubengardner, not giving up on that play. Hubengardner crosses the timeline, looks over left side for Overton. Looks in for Height. Height cutting to the basket, turns, spins, puts it up off the glass and in.
Sydney Height.
Williams back the other way, top of the key. Looks over right side for Patterson. Patterson back at top to Williams. Williams drives right side, will hand off to Patterson on the right wing. Now over to Huber, left side, puts it on the deck, looks inside for Burr. Reading the pass all the way was Wolf. She has it, will hand off to Gray, now head to Hubengardner. Hubengardner, one-on-one against Shelby Patterson again, spins in, and Patterson will be called for the foul.
Foul called on number 12.
It's going to be on Patterson. That's her second. Team 6.
And the line shooting, Holly Hubengardner.
So Hubengardner will go to the line. We talked about it beforehand, how she gets her points the majority of the time. Can't do it in a majority of ways.
Please report to the southeast corner of the gym.
At the free throw line on the year, Hubengardner's 50 of 65 at the line for 77%.
At this time, the Decatur Central High School Athletic Department would like to thank the corporate sponsors.
49 seconds left to go in the second. 24-18 is the Hawks lead. Very, very unique rotations from Anthony Mann here tonight. We talked about Jacqueline Mabry and Michaela Trent each got the start. Have not seen much of Mabry since then. Macy Walker came off the bench. Was not out there as of the last time out. We'll see if she continues to sit for the final 49 seconds.
Money for scholarships for deserving Decatur Township grads. Information about the changeover from the Dollars for Scholars to Decatur Township Scholarship Association are also available.
Greenwood's hung around without the leading scorer. Hubengardner has not really quite got it going. She did have 4 quick buckets and has played with energy the whole time as she goes to the line for her first time tonight. But if she gets it going in the second half, the Decatur Central could be in trouble with the way the rest of the Lady Woodmen have played here in this one. Hubengardner's first free throw is in. She now has 5 on the night. Hubengardner gets the second one and will go to the line. And will replace Gabby Burr. So Walker, Williams, Patterson, Cat and Huber all out there for the Hawks. Patterson crosses the logo. 38 seconds. Now over to Walker. Back to Patterson. Hoopengarner plays off. 26 seconds. Back over to Walker. Back to Patterson. 20 seconds. .13. Down to 10. Finds Huber. Huber makes a cut to the basket. Loses the ball. And it should be a jump ball. Rotating possession will go back to Greenwood with 6.7 left to go.
Jump ball. Alternating possession to Greenwood.
See if Greenwood can capitalize in the final 6.7. Wolf will inbound. Hoopengarner is back there. 5 seconds. 4. Loses the handle. Cat dives for it. Hoopengarner now has it, and that'll be the end of the first half. So great defense launching for the ball pays dividends for Cat at the end of the first. Hawks up 24-20 at the half. We'll take a quick timeout and tabulate the first half statistics. And when we come back, we'll review the first half. You're listening to AudioSportsOnline.net coverage of Decatur Central girls basketball.
First, I'd like to introduce the freshmen, Deja Williams and Gary Rice. Our sophomore court is Tori Northington and Ronnie Day. Our junior are Casey Halia and Parker Hart. And now for the King and Queen nominees. First up, Morgan McCord and Charles Bailey. Brittany Falk and Chris Johnson. Alize McCaleb and Maurice Jones. Connor Stevenson and Chris McAlphy. Maurice Jones. How about a round of applause for all of the 2014 Snowcoming Court? Your king, Maurice Jones, and queen, Connor Stevenson. Again, how about another round of applause for the Snowcoming Court?
Welcome back to Decatur Central High School, where the Decatur Central High School Hawks are up by 4 over the visiting Greenwood Woodmen. Decatur entering tonight is 2 of 11 on the season, Greenwood 6 of 8. And Decatur's played very, very well, particularly from beyond the arc. Macy Walker and Kayla Williams each hit at least 1 3. Kayla Williams had 2. Her total points in the first half was 8. Macy Walker finished the first half with 5. Sydney Catt had 1 point from the free throw line. Shelby Patterson had 4 points. Emily Huber finished the first half with 4 points, and Michaela Trent had 2 points. Greenwood's leading scorer was Holly Hoopengarner. She finishes the first half with 6 points. Sydney Height had 4 points. Megan Overton had 2. McLeod had 2. And Brittany Gray had 6. So as we get set to review